Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about this holiday glam makeup look. This is the season to go for gorgeous, and we all know a good holiday makeup look when we see it. So basically there is always some glitter or sparkling action happening on the lids, and there's a nice pop of color on the lipsticks, such as the red lip or the wine. I went for wine today. So it's all about going bold for all the parties that you're gonna be attending. So I hope this video will be very helpful for you and will inspire you to put a nice spin on your regular makeup routine. And holiday season is also a perfect time to amp up your highlighter game. So as you can see, there is a lot of highlighting happening right here. It's pretty dramatic and I'm loving it. So I'm gonna be sharing with you my favorite product to achieve it. So be sure to watch till the very end, and I can't wait to get started. So let's just jump right into it. The first step you want to do is to make sure to use a good moisturizing lotion to keep everything very well hydrated and dewy. I recently started using Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream, and I really like it because it wears beautifully underneath makeup, and it's super lightweight, and it also provides tons of hydration that lasts. I'm following with Burberry Luminous Fluid Base, and I'm only going to be applying it on the highest points of my face. That is my cheekbones, down to the bridge of the nose, above my brow bone, to give that expensive glow to your skin. Since we are expecting a lot of sparkles today, I'm going to be starting with my eyes because there might be some fallout. As the next step, I'm going to be outlining my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil. I got it the other day and I really like it. I think it's very easy to apply. So I'm just gently drawing and outlining my eyebrows, filling them in. Super natural, brushing in between. Super quick and super easy. I think it's easier to use this product than Anastasia one. If you are new to makeup, this could be like your go-to product for eyebrows. Now I'm just running the concealer right underneath my eyebrows to keep everything like nicely defined, and I'm using like a flat brush from MAC, and I'm going to be linking it down below as with all of the products used in this tutorial, so you can easily check them all out. To make sure our eye makeup is gonna last throughout the entire party, I'm gonna be using MAC's Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And I'm just gonna apply it all over my lid. And lastly, I'm dusting on the lids a little bit of a translucent powder just to make sure everything is super smooth and the eyeshadow application is even. For my eyeshadow, I'm gonna be starting with MAC Cosmetics Mischief Minx Eyeshadow Palette. I absolutely love all these colors. It's like a very nice palette. I use it a lot of times on my brides as well. So as the first color, I'm going to be starting with the golden shade, and I'm going to be applying it in my inner corners and run it at the beginning of my eyelid. The look I'm going for is this gilded golden goddess. Those colors always work for holidays, for holiday parties. And now I'm just gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna run the same color right underneath my brow bone. Next, I'm gonna be mixing those two shades right here, and I'm gonna apply them all over my lid. Now I'm taking a clean blending brush and I'm just gonna blend everything out together, so there will be no visible transition between the lid and the crease. For my crease color, I'm going to switch to Tilbury's Dolce Vita palette, and then I'm going to use the color Enhance, the number 2 color. I absolutely love this color because it's like a very nice, like reddish brown color, which would be just perfect for the holiday look. And with the blending brush, I'm going to blend it out into my crease. Another great thing about this color is that it's so flattering. Like this coppery red brown shade works for basically any eye color. To add even more depth to my look, I'm gonna be using the color Cypress Amber from Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm only be keeping it right when my crease is. As expected, as you can see, there's tons of fallout, but don't worry about it, just keep going and we'll just clean up later. I'm taking the same Anastasia color, that brown color, and I'm just gonna be running it along my lash line to add more dimension and density to my lashes. As the final eyeshadow color, I'm gonna be using red ochre for a soft wash of color across my entire eyelid. I know it looks kind of scary right now, but trust me, it's gonna look good at the very end. Okay, so at this point I'm gonna just clean up this mess right here and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so at this stage there are two things you can do with this look. You can totally go for a huge cat eye wing if you are a cat eye person and if you like a very dramatic eyes. Holidays are the time where you can definitely show off your eyeliner skills. But recently I'm personally more into diffused looks. There's still gonna be a line, there's still gonna be a small wing, but it's not gonna be that dramatic. So it's absolutely up to you, whatever direction you wanna go. I'm just gonna go for a more subtle effect. So I'm gonna be using Tilbury's Kohl pencil and I'm gonna run it across my entire lash line and then I'm gonna smoke it out. If you are not an expert and if you are not feeling too comfortable doing a wing, this is a great option for you. And I'm doing the tight lining at the same time. What's great about this pencil is that it runs as heaven, so it's super easy to use. Now I'm just smoking it out. Now I'm gonna take a tiny bit of a gel liner and with an angled brush, I'm just gonna extend the wing a little bit. So you really want to use like a very soft pressure, like a release movement with that. So it's like barely visible, but it still adds like a nice sharpness to the look. And with the tiny bit of a black eyeshadow, I'm just gonna smoke it out a little bit at the corners. As the final eyeshadow for my upper eyelid, I'm gonna be using Stila Cosmetics Kitten Caramel Liquid Eyeshadow. It has a nice glitter and glow to it, so we definitely want to add tons of sparkle this holiday season, and I'm gonna be applying it, mostly keeping it at the center of my lid, and just use your fingers to kind of distribute it a little bit. Now I'm just gonna apply some mascara and I'm gonna be right back. For my eyelashes, I really like individual lashes, so I'm just gonna be applying a mixture of different eyelashes sizes from Ardell Beauty as well as from Elegant Lashes. So I'm gonna be applying a bunch of them to build that intensity. Again, lashes, it's not a mandatory step. If you can do them, I recommend you to do them. If you're not really a lash expert, that's okay. You can still pull this look off without the lashes. But if you really don't know how to apply lashes and how to make them work, especially the individual ones, I will be doing a tutorial on it hopefully soon, so you can learn from it. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss it when it goes out. So now let's go back to the face. And for my foundation, I'm gonna be using my new favorite foundation, Huda Beauty. If you watched my Natasha Denona tutorial, you know I'm absolutely obsessed with this foundation. It gives you amazing coverage and it's also very long lasting, so it's perfect for any holiday party. Okay, so I'm just gonna be using my brush from Hourglass Cosmetics to distribute evenly across my entire face. What would I do without you, Huda Beauty? It's amazing, like look at the coverage. Now everything comes together, like seriously. So now I'm gonna do my lower lids and I'm gonna start with Tilbury color, the one that we used on the upper lid as well. Connecting the bottom eyeshadow with the upper eyeshadow, so there's like a nice even makeup look. With a smaller fluffy brush, I'm gonna take the red color from the Anastasia palette and I'm just gonna create like a nice halo underneath my lower eyelids as well. And lastly, I'm gonna add some sparkle to the lower lid as well, using the shadows from the MAC palette. Before I apply lower mascara, I'm gonna first use the concealer and I'm gonna be using Julep Beauty Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfector. Such a nice concealer. The cushion is so comfortable. And using the same Julep 5-in-1 Skin Perfector but in a contouring shade, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. And using this duo fiber brush from MAC, I'm just gonna blend the contour. Because it's a flat brush, it's so easy to do your nose contouring with it as well. Okay, all looks great. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything out with a translucent powder. To intensify the contour even more, I'm gonna go with my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm basically gonna be following all the contouring that I did with the cream first. And to make my cheekbones even more chiseled, I'm gonna do the reverse contouring right now, which is basically placing a ton of translucent powder right underneath where the contour is. Just like that. And I'm gonna let it sit for a while, for a good while, and after we dust it off, it's gonna be like a nice contrast and a nice highlight at the same time. I'm gonna also add a little bit underneath my eyes, and the middle of my forehead, and along the bridge of my nose. Basically all the area we highlighted, we now want to highlight it even more with the translucent powder. For my blush, I want to keep everything very neutral because the eyes are dramatic and my lips will be dramatic as well. So I'm just gonna very lightly dust Charlotte Tilbury's blush in Ecstasy just on the, like, my cheekbones. Okay, let's dust it off. Almost every holiday look needs like a red or wine lipstick, so I'm just gonna do an exception this time and I'm gonna use it as well, but most likely I would still use a nude. But I won't do this to you. I'm not gonna be using the nude because it's gonna be too similar to all the looks that I'm wearing, so I'm gonna be using a deep wine color, and the one I have on hand is the one from Kylie Cosmetics. It's from her holiday collection as well, so it's like a nice deep wine color with some cool sparkles in it, so hopefully it's gonna look good. I'm still a nude fan, a nude lipstick fan, so that's the problem with me. I only like nudes, so I'm more like her sister Kim than Kylie, but let's give it a try. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Dark lips work for sure. And finally, we're doing some serious highlighter, guys. And the best way for me to do it is use a loose powder that has tons of reflecting pigments in it, and I'm using the one from Artist Couture in color Illuminati. So to even make it even more powerful, I'm gonna spray my brush as well. Just look at this. Ooh. Gives you tons of like nice glowy champagne color sparkle, and it gives you that wet kind of illusion, which is so cool. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys like this look, how this came out. I really love holidays because it's always a great time to play with makeup, to apply something slightly bolder than what you would normally do. So go for it. And if you did enjoy watching this tutorial, you know the drill. Please like this video, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Your support is always welcomed and always appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in my next tutorial. We are in the Hollywood. We are in the, and I'm just gonna create a nice halo wine color. So fluffy blush. Now I'm just gonna apply some mascara, and I'm following with Burberry